Good morning, everyone. Doing pretty good. I had a sleepover with some of the grandkids last night. Um, Pizza party, all sorts of fun things. Got up this morning and did our breakfast thing, and of course, we did our preschool where we say the Pledge of Allegiance, and we'll have second grade this afternoon. This coronavirus is making Grandma learn how to be a teacher. Um, so I kind of on the grandma theme, I wanted to get into my mother-in-law. She was one of my best friends, and I really truly miss her. But bless that woman, she was just a little naive. Um, she had been married 5 years, and then she got divorced and married my father-in-law. And they'd been married for a couple of years, and then she found out she was pregnant with my husband. So sometimes my mother-in-law told me things that I really didn't want to hear. One of those things happened to be that my father-in-law, when he was stationed over in Korea, and then when he came back, and she had said he had picked up some sexual ideas and the things he wanted her to do. Okay, I did want to ask, but I didn't, because I didn't know if I really wanted to know everything she wanted to tell me, so I never did ask. But going with that theme and finding out she was pregnant, she asked the doctor, she's 29 years old, and she asked the doctor where the baby was coming out from. Okay, generally don't they come out the same way they got in there? But use your imagination. Not sure what all my father-in-law and her did together, or what he wanted her to do together. Well, anyway, she managed to have my husband, and then guess he must have figured out everything, because she had my brother-in-law about 10.5 months later. And again, like I said, she would tell me things I really didn't want to know. And she was telling me one time about how they went grocery shopping, and she had came home, and she had needs, and she got a little frisky with my father-in-law. Well, she was crying and telling me that he said something to her that I'm not going to say, but that it wasn't very nice. So these two people had slept in separate bedrooms for years and years, and they had this fight relationship all the time. They fought nonstop, arguing, screaming at each other. So I really don't know how many times she had urges, but evidently she had some urges. So one time she was in the hospital, and she had asked my daughter, she was in her 20s at the time, if she would, I have a little guy here trying to get in the picture, if she would change her sheets and help my father-in-law change her sheets. So my daughter went over and helped change sheets, and she called me and she says, "Oh my God, Mom, you're not going to believe this." She said next to her bed was the book 50 Shades of Grey and a bottle of KY jelly. Well, after I threw up a little bit in my mouth when she told me this, I started thinking, well, if you want to do this stuff, that's fine, but do you need to leave the visuals out for all of us to see what your needs and urges, whether they're by yourself or with someone? So there's a little thought for the day. I'm glad I didn't have a mother-in-law like that. I'm sure you're all thinking that. Although I said that we're great friends and I loved her dearly, there were times that I wondered how my husband made it out of that house. But glad I have him. He's a great guy. Like I said, I love him dearly. You all have a great day. Enjoy your time in the house, whether you're with your grandkids, your kids, or you're all by yourself with your pets. Just make it a great day. Bye.
You want to hear something just really freaking ass funny? My husband went downstairs to get away from all the kids to watch TV. And guess what? They're all downstairs